Thank you, Dr. Wright. Not too much arm twisting needed. The dad's convinced it's just the teenagers we're working on. Faculty, staff, the graduating class. It's great to be with you, and all the parents, all the proud parents. I am a little jealous of you being at this point of the journey already. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Genesis chapter 1 and verse 1 begins the book that I've devoted my life to, the book that I direct every one of my steps accordingly, and it's the beginning of the book. And on this day of your new beginning, I want to read you this verse. It's Genesis 1 verse 1, and it says, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." The most substantial sentence in the English language, for without it there will be no substance or language or sentence to be had. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And if you are a little concerned right now or a little nervous that I'm stepping into some controversy in speaking about creation and how God created and when God created, let's just say whether you're a young earth or an old earth, whether you believe in microevolution or macroevolution, whether you believe in a big bang or no bang at all, let's just agree that everything in this universe comes from something, and without him there is nothing. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And to explain what I'm hoping to share with you today, I've brought along some help. I've brought a stick. And the reason why I brought a stick is largely just because I find people listen better when I'm holding a stick. No, that's not it. This stick, if you could imagine for a second that the flat part of the stick, this little circle here, represents the universe, what God created when he created the heavens and the earth, when God created the most intricate detail of biology and chemistry and physics and the smallest little molecule, and you could move out from that molecule and move out to this big room, and somewhere in this room would be you, and then you could zoom out a little further and you'd see this great campus, and further still you'll see the 8 million people living in the DFW area, and you'll move up and you'll see the great state of Texas. Further on, you'll see the rest of the stars of the United States of America, and you will find that this incredible nation makes part of an incredible planet. And as you zoom out even still, you will see a great planet that suddenly just becomes a speck in the light of a solar system, a small little dot in the light of a solar system. And this solar system, if you look out at the night sky tonight, you will see a lot of little dots, some of those being solar systems just like our solar system. And within the context of the galaxy, our solar system is but a little speck in the sky. And the galaxy is yet another speck within the known universe. And here we are today as a speck of 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 a speck. And I want you to imagine all of that, all of the universe, the light of the age of which has not yet reached planet Earth on this little flat surface right here. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. But sometimes when we read this verse, we miss the most important part of the verse, because the most important part of the verse is the first part of the verse. And the first part of the verse says, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." You see, the universe had a beginning. There was a moment where God created the heavens and the earth, and there was a beginning to the beginning when the beginning began. In the beginning when God created the beginning, and everything else began from that moment when it began in the beginning when God created the heavens and the earth. And it began when God began it in the beginning. Because in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth, and just like there is a beginning, there will be an end to this. And if you could for a moment imagine that this was all of creation, all of the known universe, this entire expanse fits into this, and like a film strip, the old films before they had digital films, they used to put all the little frames one next to one another on a reel, and you could see all of that entire strip together. If you could imagine all of the universe and all of its expanse and all of its detail for a moment on this side, and imagine how you stack them in one after the other, millisecond after millisecond, so that you almost like a film strip would have the beginning until the end. If you want to know how big our God is, well, here's the thing. God, our God, fills all of this for all of that. And that is our God. Our God is right now, in this moment, present in every bit of space in all of the universe, and he fills all of it with himself. And not only does he fill all of that with himself, but he fills all of this with himself. God is in all of space for all of time at the same time. And that's a good time for your afternoon nap right there, I know. But that is our God, omnipotent, omnipresent. Our powerful, amazing God. But what does that mean for you, the speck within a speck of a speck of a speck of a speck of a speck that is sitting right here today? Well, the amazing thing about our God that interacts with space and time as easily as I interact with this stick, our God that fills all, in all, at all time. You, O speck, are the object of his affection. You, O speck, are the subject of his dreams. And as you sit here today in the beginning, just like God in the beginning created, you have an opportunity this day in this beginning to create. And oh, what you would create. Oh, what God could do through you in your lifetime if you would let him. Oh, the wonderful things that lies ahead, the things that will be restored, the things that will be built, the solutions that will be found, the relationships that will come about, the marriages that would be had, and the difficult, busy, amazingly busy little toddlers that will be born. Oh, what will happen because of this day in your beginning. So why do I bring a stick to your graduation today? Well, I brought a stick to your graduation today because this is my wish. And this is the simple message. One day, many years from today, as you go through challenges and victories and glories and pain and joy, as you go through life, I know that you will most likely forget what I said today. But maybe, just maybe, in a moment when you need to remember it, I hope that you will remember the stick. And what I want you to remember is, as you live your life, as you go from this point and this moment, wherever the moment right now might be on this timeline, my prayer is that you will remember this one simple thing. If God is in all of this, for all of that, then God is in your future. God is already there awaiting you. He is already there preparing for you. And there is no place that you could go. There is no circumstance that can come your way. There is no difficulty that might be on your path ahead that is greater than the God that awaits you in your future. The God that before he began the beginning, in the beginning was dreaming about your life. You, the object of his affection, the subject of his dreams, is waiting for you in every moment of your future. The Apostle Paul got it as he wrote to the church in Ephesus, and what he wrote was, "For we are God's handiwork." One translation says, "We are God's masterpiece, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. There is good works prepared for you in advance. God is already there in your future, and He is calling you into a glorious, amazing future where there is nothing that might happen that could overcome you. So in this day, as we hear of in the beginning, when He began the beginning, right in the beginning, when it all began, may we remember that in this day, as it is your beginning, as Joel has his beginning and Lizzie has her beginning, as you have a beginning, a fresh start, a finishing of a race and a start of a new race today, may you remember that God is in your future. The greatest and most successful king that Israel ever had got it when he wrote Psalm 139. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn and I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me, your right hand will hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness will hide me and the light become night around me, even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like the day, the darkness as if it is light to you. For you created my innermost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in the secret place. When I was woven together in the depths of the earth, your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in the book before one of them came to be. How precious to me are your thoughts, O God. How vast is the sum of them. Graduates, as you begin your new beginning, may you know from this day to your last that in every day, in every moment, and in every place, God is in your future. Thank you.